Hello everybody, this is VerticalSandwich. Welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. And we refined our Angelo card into our 100 elixirs, and I didn't show that. I thought I did, but apparently I didn't. What happened was I ended up here, and I forgot to put on my item command, and so I ended up having to run away from Pupu, and once you do that, he never comes back, apparently. So now, I've redone everything because I didn't save, so I had to redo everything and get back here. So you'll forgive me for not refining the Angelo card. So you can kill him. He has 10 hit points. You can kill him and get the accelerator item. But if you give him 5 elixirs, he will give you the card, the Pupu card. I have to keep saying Pupu, don't I? He'll give you the Pupu card, and that refines into an item called a Hungry Cooking Pot, which will allow you to give one of your GFs the Devour ability, which has its own table worth of things, depending on what enemy you devour, is what effect. So we're doing it for the card. So he does a little dance. Thank you! If you kill him, his eyes turn into little X's. So we get no experience. We get a Pupu card. So that's that. It is widely referred to as the rarest card in the game, because there's only one way to get it, you can only get one. So. And there it is. It's not worth anything, you can't play it. I mean, you could, but it's crappy. And so if you card mod it, we'll look at it here. And there it is at the bottom. Yeah, one Hungry Cook Pot. Which again, it will give, we're not going to refine it right now, but it'll give your GF the Devour ability. It's a something, right? It's a thing that we just did. Okay, so this is what I told you about Mesmerize Blades. You turn them into 2 Mega Potions for each one. So if you got 50 of them, you get like 100 Mega Potions. Like, we're actually going to refine about half of them. Might as well. We might be able to use the Mega Potions in some of the GF battles that are coming up. Okay, so we're going to switch our people back from item to draw, because it's an important part of what we're doing here. So now we're gonna go to the Shumi village, and I know that everybody who has any idea what I'm about to do is just going like, no, dude, no. But I think it's funny, so we're gonna do it. You will never forgive me for the little mini quest we're about to do. This is completely optional. You never have to go to this place. But I think it fills in some interesting background information, and again, I think it's funny. So we're gonna run the first Shumi tribe quest. There's 2 of them. We're gonna do both of them. We're probably not gonna do them back to back. So this is it. It's like this dome in the middle of the Arctic wasteland. And one of the big downsides is you have to take this obnoxious elevator. I'll cut that out. Anytime after this that we have to take it, I'll just cut it out, because it looks the same as this, except without the little message. So yes, this guy appears, says welcome to Shumi Village, and I'm not gonna, you have been specially permitted here. Okay, the elevator will reach the village entrance shortly. I'm not gonna do special voices for all these people, because, to tell you the honest truth, like, please exit through the door. I would rather talk. I would just rather talk for a while. Like, when we get back to the plotline and stuff, like, I'll do all the special voices you could possibly imagine, but like, just rather walk you through this. And it's going to be talking to a lot of people, so. Hello and welcome. Specialist is surprised they let you in. Usually only merchants are permitted to come into our village. This is our negotiation table. This is where we exchange minerals with the outside world. Oh, you mine for minerals? Of course, you think we built a village 323 meters underground just for fun? Well, that's 1,000 feet. Actually, there was a little fun in it. I suppose there probably was. That place on the right is the inn. You can go there if you want to spend the night, but you don't have to. Like, there's no real reason. So what we want to do is we want to go all the way over to the left here and go to there's a sculptor who lives in the village. And he will give us a job. Well, not really. He'll let us talk to the elder, and the elder will give us a job, but blah. But again, I think this is I don't know, it's info. Exclamation point. Looks like Laguna. Oh, triple exclamation point. You know Master Laguna? Well, sorta. No, we completely know him now. This is Laguna Loire. Long ago, a Moomba found that man lying near our village, covered with blood, and carried him to our village. It appears that he had slipped and fallen off a cliff. We took care of him until his wounds were healed. That sounds like Laguna. If you wish to know more about Master Laguna, you should go talk to the elder. Sculptor insisted you go speak to him. Sculptor is sure it will please the elder. And there mainly is, excellent, for a foreigner, you have a big heart. Well, we just said, yeah, we'd go. Sculptor will tell the Moomba guarding the entrance to let you pass. Okay. You raise Moombas in this village? Raise? Moomba is one of many final forms that we Shumis take. Final form? You don't know? Excluding the ones that qualified to become elders, all Shumis evolve at a certain stage of our lives. We become what is in our heart. Often, those who fail to become honorable elders turn into Moombas. The passionate ingenuity in their hearts give rise to the red hair. It's common knowledge. Sculptor is surprised you didn't know. How do you communicate if you become a beast? Beast? How dare you call them beasts? Yes, the ones who become elders are remarkable people, but what did you call them again? Beasts? And then he gives a list of all the things that are great about Moombas. Noble features, gem-like eyes, bright red hair, spectacular, like signifying power, passion, and innocence. Adorable cries, they're soothing, like everything about them is great. He loves Moombas, which is why he married one. Okay, alright. Man, you and your big mouth, Quistis. She always says the wrong thing. Alright. I guess we can draw Firaga here if we want. It's not a big deal, I guess. Alright. Anywho. So now we have to go to the Elder. There'll be a lot of this people. There's just gonna be a lot of talking to people back and forth. Anywho. There are a bunch of people, and there's like the guy who's specialist at the door, and then there's like artisan, and then the house that we are passing right now, and then sculptor in that house, and then elder, and then like elder's assistant. These are just like the names of the people in this village, so I'm sure they have crazy Shumi names that we could never pronounce. So let's see what the elder has to say about Laguna. Alright. We appreciate your coming forward. Since you've come here, you must know Master Laguna. Oh yeah, he's my dad. Thank you for coming. Allow me to talk about Master Laguna for a moment. Oh, please. It was about 17 years ago when we found him injured. He was on his way to Esther to save a girl named Alane, who had been abducted by Esther soldiers. He stayed here for a while, until his injuries healed. During his stay, he tried to teach a Moomba how to speak. Why? Yeah, why indeed? He told me that he felt sorry for the Moombas because they don't know any words. He said that words are important and precious. I believe that Moombas don't need to know words because the important thing can be communicated without words. Perhaps we don't need words either. Even Master Laguna was not very good with words. Which is funny because he spent all that time as a writer. His communication skills were horrible. But we still understood what he desperately wanted to say, how eager he was to save Alane. His eyes, more than his words, told us this. That's all I have to say. Why are you building a statue of him? That's a good question. You find it strange, yes? I doubt you will understand. We believe that Master Laguna has a special something. That something is the power to attract people. We still don't know what it is, so we decided to build a statue of him. We felt that we may come to understand why Master Laguna is so special by doing this. That bumbling clown? Better not say anything. Which is probably a good... Okay, please wait. Alright, so when you try to leave, they'll say, like, he'll give you this task. We would like to present you with a gift since you came all this way. But in Shumi, one must work to earn anything. This is our way. I have an idea. Please assist my attendants in the workshop so that I can present you with a gift. Where is it? Where is it? It's where you saw Master Laguna's statue. We want to finish that statue as soon as possible. Oh, okay. So you go to the sculptor, and what he'll do is he'll ask you to find 5 different stones. And each of them will be somewhere in the village. I'm going to show you where they all are, so it's not... and again, it's a very jokey kind of quest. Like, there's a lot of... not a lot of misleads, but it's pretty easy. It's... but wait, you want to do it. Oh, well, maybe you don't want to do it. I don't know. We're going to do it. I don't know. I'd never really done it before I did it this time. Like, ran through it so I could tape it. And, now I'm running through it again. Oh, and he is offering you that. Wow. That is a great honor. It's rarely given, especially to outsiders. Okay, shall we get to work? As you can see, Sculptor has the very big responsibility of making the statue. To finish it, Sculptor will need to do additional research on several stones. Sculptor would like you to go get them. Sculptor needs 5 kinds of stones: Shadow Stone, Wind Stone, Life Stone, Water Stone, and the Blue Stone. We don't know anything about stones. You'll be able to tell by their names. Don't worry, when in doubt, examine them carefully. Also, there's a specialist in the village who can help you. And his name is Specialist, and he's sitting at that table. Okay, let's start with the Blue Stone. So just walk over here, and Switch will go, huh? And then you can pick it up, and he'll go, oh, this stone is blue. Well, don't tell me this is the Blue Stone. And the Sculptor says, like, what? Huh? Like, oh. Sculptor completely forgot. Sculptor already had it. Well, that's 1 down and 4 to go. Okay, next, go find some Wind Stones. I like the kind of slow get up and just like... Okay, next, go find some Wind Stones. Yeah, alright. Anyway, if you talk to the specialist, he'll tell you, he'll give you kind of hints, but the places that you find these are either completely, like, either seem completely random or completely obvious. So, mostly when you run by them, the Switch will stop and, like, go, huh? So that's helpful. And like I said, they're all in the village. So the Windstone will be kind of over by the hotel. And there's a rock next to the pan right here. This bigger rock. Yeah. This looks like one of them. There's a breeze coming from it. I guess this is the Windstone. Yeah, that's a pretty big clue. No, I need a drink and my beverage is all the way over here. Okay. So that's it. We have to go back to him for every stone. And we can't go find all 4 of them and then come back. That would be nice, but we can't. And he'll just say, like, he'll ask for the next stone, and then you just go find it. As ridiculous as that is. It's more of a pain in the butt, like, as far as time-wise, than it is actually hard. So I guess if you don't mind wasting 20 minutes, is this it? And you always say, is this it? Yeah, that's the Windstone. Okay, 3 more to go. Next, Sculptor needs some Life Stones. Life Stones are in the... like on the cliff next to the Elder's house. So, and then the one after that, we're actually gonna have to go up to the surface. Not out of the village, but up the elevator. And again, as I promised, I'll cut that elevator ride out both ways. Which actually adds like a good, like, probably 2 minutes, or like 1.5 minutes, going up and down the stupid elevator. So at least you won't have to watch that. Yeah, it's right over here. Wait, question mark? And you gotta climb for these. There are stones under the roots. This must be the life stone. Yeah, oh sure, if you say so, buddy. I don't know why them being under roots makes, I mean, I get that, like, trees and life and stuff, but, like, they could just be, like, earth stones, or, I don't know, just rocks. And actually, okay, there's an issue later that we'll deal with, but anyway. So yeah, so take this back to the sculptor. Oh my god, but we're halfway done, so it's not, we're more than halfway done. If you count the blue stone, which is the easiest thing in the world. Was this it? Like, I feel like being, I just feel like stealing from, like, Nintendo Capri Sun. Just being like, is this okay, mommy? Alright. Anyway. This is not Ocarina of Time, and you're not Nintendo Capri Sun. You can't do that. So onward. Onward, upward, forward. So we need the Shadow Stone next, and it's, again, it's at the top of the elevator. So we have to leave for this one. Well, kind of leave. Not really leave. Sort of leave. And then the last one will be reasonably easy as well. Although they try to trick you. And then we will get a reward, which will be awesome. Okay, skipping this. Yeah, you're welcome. Alright, and the shadows over here of the dome. Yeah, see right here. More stones? Yeah, and if you talk to the specialist, he'll say like, oh, you find it where shadows overlap. So that's supposed to be your hint, but it's not a very good one. Please have a seat. Please exit through the door. Alright. So back to that guy, and then the last one is the water stone. Oi, I'm sorry I put you through all this, but there's going to be a little more of this. I mean, the second Shumi mission is as exhausting. In fact, you have to go to Fisherman Horizon for that at one point. So, but you get a status card from that one. So, not to, again, sorry to ruin the surprise. And a status card is a really cool item that we want. Okay. Oh, is this it? Oh yeah, that's the Shadow Stone. Wonderful. Lastly, sculptor needs some water stones. Okay, so this is what they do out here is right when you walk out of the house by the pond, there's a stone. And if you pick it up, you go like, oh, this is probably it. It's by the pond. And then you like walk in and you ask the sculptor and he goes, no, that's just some rock we keep by the pond. It's right, yeah, it's right here. We're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna add time onto this garbage for their little joke. So the actual water stone is in the artisan's house in his sink. Say, huh? Could this be it? Hey, do you mind if I take this stone? He says, go ahead, artisan only uses it for washing. See, because it's a water stone, people. Wahahaha. Thanks. So that's the last one. Ugh. So now he can research all his stupid stones. What that has to do with making a statue is beyond me, because the statue's already carved out of rock. Like, if he has to research somehow how he can use shadow stones in the statue he's already used. I mean, maybe they're trying to figure out what to put in the eyes or something. I don't know. And I don't really care. That's not the point. I just want stuff. Like, I'm just doing this so I can get stuff. I am not altruistic. It's not like the good deeds and helping people and stuff like that. Fuck that. Like, I'm doing this so that they will give me items. Is this it? Yes, this is the water stone. Congratulations, your job is complete. You may go to see the Elder now. Like, well, I could have went to see the Elder anytime I wanted to, man. You're not the boss of me. Okay. So now we go to the Elder. And this is seriously one of the weirder things I've ever had happen to me in a video game. And it's fantastic. Like, seriously, just think this is just absolutely brilliant and beautiful and wonderful. And so yeah, you go in here, and obviously you gotta go in here. It's not. The Elder will now present you with a gift. For your services, it gives me great pleasure to present you this. Question mark? Elder, attendant is having a hard time seeing it. Oh. I don't see anything. What is it? What the? I don't see anything. Ah, isn't it amazing? When he holds something in his palm, you cannot even see it. Such is the power of the person who has attained eldership. So what's the gift? What else? The honor of seeing his hand. These great hands have shoveled the earth. These great hands have created wonders. These great hands justify his eldership. And you're like, what? We are proud to send you off with this gift. Do stop by again. Good day. Hey, like, okay, and so, like, you walk out, and then they say, like, because you're like, what the hell? Like, we forgot to give you a souvenir. It's embarrassing to present you this silly thing after after you just get this honor of seeing this guy's hands. Here you are. And they give you a Phoenix Pinion, which is a pretty cool item. Anyway, so this is where it gets great, because, like, there should probably be a big scream there. Oh, they actually gave you something. That hand thing was ridiculous. Were those psychos really serious? And then you have two options. You can explain what it all meant, like you know. I think it was true. He kept his hands concealed since we met him. Okay, that's not true. You can watch, and he doesn't. Like, go back in this video and check that out, because he doesn't. Judging from this place, they're pretty advanced, so they can't be stupid. Well, that's not true either. They probably knew that the silly hand thing wasn't going to impress us. They sincerely admire Laguna, so they wanted to treat us kindly since we know him. Their kind gesture just came out weird, that's all, but at least they tried. I think overall it was a decent, heartfelt welcome. Okay, so, like, perhaps we owe them our thanks. Like, yeah, like, all that just to welcome us? Man, oh well, I guess it was alright. Okay, so that's great. Like, everybody's like, oh, good. Funny, the Elder humbly concealed his hands. Norg, on the other hand, showed them off. So, like, we've got it all figured out, and we're like, oh, it was a pretty good gift after all. And then this. And, oh, it was so great. What a sham. They probably know. Like, of course. There was a fierce shrewdness about their eyes, and an unimaginable destiny awaits them. There's no doubt that they know. Well, then why did you bother with this charade? You should have just said, here, there's nothing. Like, I love it. That's so great. I did not want to give them material things. I wanted to give them a moment of peace and our heartfelt welcome. Sounds like a poor excuse. Okay, so, like, this is a mistake. Like, saying that to your boss. Now, I have an assignment for you. Like, not okay. Yes? Assist the sculptor in his shop. You will not rest or sleep until the statue is complete. Oh my god, like, just, like, take that. Well, what? Wait a minute, you misunderstood me, Elder. But I love this. This is one of the greatest, like, please. Mercy. No. It's just fantastic. I love this. So yeah, so that's what we got for that. And I know it's ridiculous, but I like it. Um, so there you go, everybody. Um, next time we'll probably do something else, and then we'll come back here later. But thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys.